to have a case. And there are cases of conversions, and I just quoted those cases. And what you've got to do is check those cases.
There you go.
And see whether or not I did what they did. If you do what they did, you will become what they became. You see what I'm saying? And so it's important this morning that you let God have His way in your life.
All right.
And how do you do that? By obeying the word.
Yes, sir.
Going back to Jerusalem and understanding that it's a possibility, and I didn't enlarge on this, but there was a possibility for you to be religious yet lost.
Well.
You can be going to church and it's not the right one. Get that deal with all that, but it's possible.
It's possible.
Possible now.
Possible. Right.
I was coming out of Marshall, Texas years ago, and a young fella bringing my wife home for the first time, and she hadn't been to Valdosta, hadn't seen my people. So I was driving, and got down there by Dothan, made the wrong turn, and then I pulled up to get some gas, and I just said to the fella, I says, how far is Valdosta from here? I almost in Dothan. My Bainbridge, that's where I was. I was down in that Bainbridge area. And he told me how far I was, and he said, I said, oh, okay, it won't be long. It's not bad. And I said, now when I get back up, do I turn left? He said, where you say you're going? I'm going to Valdosta. He said, no. He said, no, that's not your turn up there. That's not even your highway up there. He said, you got off back down here about 30, 40 miles. He said, you need to go back to where it was. And then he said, you'll see a sign. I think he said 19 or something like that. And he said, you need to turn left on that. And he says, and you head on out. You be going to bed? I said, how far do you say that is? He said, oh, it's about 30, 40 miles. Good 40. Well, now, at the time, I was a professor at Bishop College. I was dean of men, and I could read a map. You know what I'm saying? I could read a map and everything. And so I didn't say anything. I just went back out to the car and started pumping the gas, and I told my wife, I said, honey, I said, you know what that dude said today? That dude said, we off. You know, how can we be off? You know, how can we be off? I saw this sign said to Dothan or whatever, Bainbridge, whatever. I saw that, and I'm sure I took the right road. Can you believe that dude telling me we 40 miles off, you know? And so I got the gas, you know, and then I went back in to pay him. And as I was paying him, I said, now, what? Say that again. You said, what? He said, listen. He said, you go back up on this highway and you turn right. You go about 5 miles and you do another right, and that's going to put you on the right highway. 1095, I need my money. Ain't no argument. My gas, he wanted his gas money, 1095. And everybody he said, I told you one time, and I'm not, this is the last time I'm telling you. Now, that didn't mean that the man was saying that because I was black. He was saying that because I was on the wrong road. So sometimes you can be smart and be on the wrong road. There is nothing wrong with turning around. There is nothing wrong with making a U-turn. That's why they have erasers on pencil. That's why they have delete on the computer. Come on. That's why they have reverse in a car. I wouldn't drive a car without reverse. You mess around there and get in a tight.
Can't get out.
And can't back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all right to back up and get it right. You see, what y'all think y'all... No. Let me put this on the table. You see, it's not about you. See, you can be a wonderful person, a wonderful mother, a wonderful husband, a wonderful boy, and a wonderful girl. That's not on the table right now. What's on the table now is your salvation. That's what on the table. He said, well, I'm not going to say we better than you. You ain't better than us. We better than you. But no. That's not what I am saying, because there are folk that's not in the Church of Christ that are better than some of us.
Yeah, say that.
In terms of morality. So I'm not up here saying that I'm better than you. I'm not up here saying we better. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you need to make sure that your goodness and your morality is in line with the book. You see, if you're a good woman, a good man, a good boy, a good girl, keep on being that. We want you to keep being that. But we want you to do it in the right place. You see? And today you can do it. And all you have to do is to believe that Jesus Christ died and was buried and rose again the third day for your sins. And then repent of all of your sins. The word repentance comes from the Greek word metanoia. It means to change your mind. And then you make a confession. I believe Jesus Christ to be the Son of God. And then we will baptize you for remission of sin. But the preacher, I've already been baptized. As a matter of fact, I've been baptized 5 times. Every time I go to church, they baptize me. They baptize me. They were baptized. I'm so sick of baptism. I don't want to. Every time I get away, I got to get wet. I'm tired of getting wet. But and you're right. That's all you've been doing, getting wet. That's all you've been doing. Because the Bible said there was only one baptism. One Lord. One faith. And one baptism. And when you get that right baptism,
that's right, that's it.
You don't ever have to be baptized again. You see? Now in Jerusalem, Peter preached Jesus. In Jerusalem, they asked the question. In Jerusalem, they got the right answer. In Jerusalem, God added them to the church. And He'll do that for you today. He'll add you to the church that's in the Bible. Is there somebody in this morning that want to be added to the lost church? Is there somebody here this morning that want to say yes to Jesus Christ? Is there somebody here this morning that's willing to say, Lord, I ain't much, but I'm all I got? Take me and use me to your glory and to your honor. Is there a woman in this building today that's willing to say, Lord, listen, I'm coming. I may not get a whole lot, but I'm coming. Well, you know, you see, you don't come to Christ based on a guarantee that you're going to be right from this day forward. Now, what you do is you make up your mind to come to Him and then take one day at a time. That's what you do. You see? So if you're here, boy or girl, that's what, and I heard my brother say I preached my first sermon at 8 years old. Well, he was almost correct. He was 9. I was 9 when I did my first sermon. But 8, that's close.
Long time ago.
But you see, what I'm saying to you is simple it is. If you're in this audience this morning and you say, well, I'm only 7, I'm only 8, I'm only 9. I preached my first sermon at 9. Right? I obeyed the gospel when I was 7. Right here in Valdosta, Georgia. John and Clay was the preacher. Yeah, I walked down the aisle at 7 years old because I knew exactly what I was doing. Yes, sir, I knew exactly what my great grandma was about to beat me to death. I knew what I was doing. And so what I'm saying to you is, anytime you clearly understand that there's a heaven and there's a hell, and you don't want to go to hell, you want to go to heaven, and you understand what God requires you to do to go to heaven, then it's time to say yes to Jesus.
Yes, sir.
It's time to say, and not only that, but the Holy Spirit will give you the courage to do that if you take that first step. But you got to take that first step. And if you take that first step, the Holy Spirit will give you the courage to take step number 2. But you got to take the first step on your own. Would you say yes to the Lord today?